At the end of 2022, I was more burned out than I can ever explain. I think I had seen it coming for a long time, and I'd struggled through work, side projects, cooking, cleaning, social commitments, and all the other things it takes to lead a modern life. I had operated like a machine for most of my 20s, managing huge workloads and also countless little side projects. It's been how I've always been. I'm generally a restless, busy kind of person, and I like getting things done. I feel like I do have some sort of satisfaction from picking things off my list or knowing that I made the most out of every day. And I think balancing lots of different things has always given me a lot of joy. But I think consumerism teaches us to always want more, have more, be more. And I think I let life take over for me a little bit. I was keeping my days and my weeks completely packed, but all it was doing was actually making me quite stressed. And a lot of the things that I was filling my time with, things like events or kind of offbeat social plans, or even lots of like scrolling on Instagram, wasn't necessarily making me happy. They just felt like something to be doing, so I was doing them. But they weren't really contributing to my life at all. I think I pushed myself so hard and so fast that I think it broke me a little bit. And it's taken the better part of a year to help put me back together again. I feel finally like myself again. This break has been wonderful. I took a few months off this year to be able to eat and sleep and laugh and simply just exist as a human being in the world. In the time it's taken me, my brain feels more alive and more awake than ever before. I've basically been able to like learn a new language and taught myself to swim. I've managed to eat healthier and generally recover from the worst stress I've ever had. I feel like things that had taken me years, months to get into my brain and stuff that formal education was just like refusing to get in have finally started to settle. I thought by always being busy or working lots and filling my time with things like courses and people that I was acing life, and that in order for me to work towards my goals, I just had to be doing all these things to be moving towards them. But I think stepping back and actually thinking about what my goals were, really important for me to be like, actually, a lot of stuff that I was doing was just basically filler. And the truth is, my mind and my body were more burned out than ever. And I was finding it harder to focus on all the things I was doing. So, actually, having some time and space away from that has kind of given me like almost like a brand new brain, which is very, very useful. I have always struggled in full time work because I think it left me so little time to do all the things that I loved on the outside. But I realized that a lot of what I was filling my time with outside of work was things like learning a new skill or social courses or events. And actually, when I whittled it down to the stuff that was really important to me, I do actually have plenty of time to do everything that I want. I've also spent a lot of time with my parents, my grandparents, with a lot of old friends, laughing, and I think I finally feel at peace again. Sure, money is on my mind, and I do miss the importance and the rush that comes from having quite a busy job. And I hope that new things are on the horizon.
But right now, life is pretty good. And that's worth its weight in gold.